In this video, I want to, oh, let you see me. I hope that you see me. Okay. I want to discuss why is it that the death penalty is always desired from white people, never black people. Why is it whenever a serious crime is committed, it tends to be white people who are crying out for the death penalty? Seldom black people. Is that because maybe there's a cultural propensity towards the Christian faith that we do not believe in taking a life, or is it because we have a criminal nature, which many would argue we're committing all the crimes, so therefore we don't want to believe in the death penalty? Do white people believe in death penalty because they have more morals than black people? I'm trying to look at both spectrum because this is an argument that many white people who are pro-death penalty would use. And I'm making this video because it's regarding the Stockport riot in Britain, where many white people were calling for the death penalty for these terrorists, and also for black people who committed heinous crimes. So, interestingly enough, and that is the crimes in Britain done by black people is not as serious as those that are carried out by white people. But seldom do they call out, for the death penalty when white people have committed crimes. Only when black people have committed crimes. And seldom do they call for the death penalty when Muslims commit crimes. Only when black people are doing it. So is the death penalty or calling for it, is it racially charged? Is it another way of lynching, a form of lynching? Is there some psychological, subconscious psychosis where they cannot let go of the past of lynching black people? Or is it because they are arguing from a moral standpoint? And if they are arguing from a moral standpoint, how is it that the EDL, the far right, and the Reform Party, who are packed with child killers, child rapists, these are Reform Party who are crying out against Muslim grooming gang in Britain. Yet no one has ever cried out, we want the death penalty when these people have committed crimes against children. We have loads of white gangs, in Britain who carried out a paedophile, trafficking against children, sex trafficking. No one cried out, we want the death penalty. If anything, the media kept it quiet. They said nothing about it. So we can't argue that it's because they have a moral, composition. We can't argue that, because if they did, they would cry out for the death penalty equally when white people have committed crimes against children. But they do not. The EDL, Britain's First, the Reform Party are packed with convicted paedophiles, yet they've kept it quiet. In fact, the very media who claim to be against, these kind of far right have the power to expose them, have the power to shut them down. All they have to do is bring up, that 3/4 of the Reform Party are full of paedophiles, convicted, even wife batterers. But they keep it quiet. Maybe they're using them for political ends, maybe it's a political monopoly to control people. But it seemed the death penalty seemed to be desired only by white people, not black people. Maybe you can give me a reason why. Maybe I've explained it all already. But I'd like to hear your position. I've never come across a black person who screamed out, death penalty, death penalty. And is it political? Is it racist? Is it biased? Let me know your opinion, and I hope you enjoy this video.